Welcome, Transformer fans. My name is Composite Enerjoe, and today's review will be on the Transformers Studio Series Leader Class Scavenger. And here he is in his alt mode, which is a construction excavator. More specifically, this is based off of the Terex O&K RH400 excavator, which is his alt mode in the film. And I think that for the most part, this looks more or less enough like it. How do I put this? It's passable. It does resemble its movie counterpart quite closely, or at least close enough for me. So, that aside, it's a very nice looking excavator mode. Very nice. I think the biggest gripe I have with it is when you look it straight on through here and with these gaps, you can see. Well, if you look at here, you can kind of see his robot head, which is kind of a bit of a bummer. Same thing with this wheel that's visible there. But other than that, if you look at it from the side or even straight on, it looks very nice. He does have 4 wheels, though on mine, at least on this one, are a bit stiff, so they kind of work. Maybe on a more rough surface, it could work, but yeah, they're there. Just be aware they might be a little stiff. At least mine are. And now for some articulation, because this bucket and arm is articulated. The hinges are, got a ratchet hinge there, another hinge here, hinge there, and the bucket itself is also on its own hinge. So 1, 2, 3 hinges on his bucket arm, or his excavator arm. And very nice. So this is this would be considered a functioning toy. It's a functioning excavator, which is really neat. Really cool that they managed to do that. So now, enough about the vehicle mode. Let's get on with transformation. So, starting off, what was the first thing here? I believe you had to separate this. Yeah, first things first, you have to lift this piece up. You have to, I think, separate the arms. So you have to very carefully start separating. There we go. You lift this up. Now remember, you lift this up, lift that up for clearance, and then you just separate the whole thing like that. Basically, he basically explodes open. And then for this part, been a little while since I've done it. So remember, you fold these wheels up to make his primary wheel. And then you separate this. There we go. Separate this. So now he's all exploded like. And then this assembly goes down, down. This is one of those figures that the transformation looks more complicated than it actually is. Essentially, you do it like this to reveal his head. Right there. Close this bit up. And I believe, you keep it in this side. You come here and connect this. Oh no, this is forward. You rotate this. And you bring this forward. Both of them forward. Like so. And then this connects into this slider here, this port. There we go. Port into peg. Same thing on this side. So his top wheel is like that. Now for this part, come down here and you connect the wheels together, interlocking them in this position. So line it up. Missing a step. Pretty sure this is how. Oh, there we go. Yeah, angle it a little more forward. Clearance, and then. Whoops. Calm down, Scavenger. You don't have to whack my camera. There we go. Line it up. And there, it's all nice and connected. Now for this part, you then fold it. fold this in. And, whoa. It's been a while since I've used this setup. You fold that in, like so, and then this folds in, and then it connects into there. You hear a nice click. Nice click. Then you fold it like so. Angle it, and then this piece folds like that. That's one arm. There we go. Same thing, straight out, fold in, and then this fold in on its double hinge, and you hear the click. Rotate around. You just adjust like so. And then this piece folds up, and there we have it. There he is in his vehicle mode. Now, to stand them up is a bit tricky. Somehow they have them like up like this, but for me, I can't really get him to stand up like this with his arms positioned like this. So what I do is fold this, bring it forward like so, and open this piece up. Fold that far back, bring it forward, open that up. And if you lean them forward enough, you gotta like mess with them a little bit. And then there we go. And there. This is more or less how I get them to stand. I don't know how, but in the promotion, but like in the pictures and stuff, they have the arms like sideways like this. I can't get them to stand like that. Maybe someone out there who gets the figure is able to do it. I can't. It doesn't work for me. So yeah, here is a Scavenger. And this looks really cool. I really like how this looks. It's such a unique design, and I'm glad they were able to pull it off. But not only that, they were able to pull it off in a relatively simple transformation. Now, I kind of like struggled a bit because I honestly forgot. I did it once. I transformed them forward and backwards like once, and then I forgot about it. So oops, but it's not that complicated. It really isn't. It's a lot more straightforward than you would expect for something that looks like, you know, this. So yeah, he's got a close-up on his head. Very nice head sculpt. And well, since we're here, I might as well go over articulation. So his articulation is a bit weird, but the head goes up and down, side to side, like so. It is on a ball joint, but the way that it's positioned here doesn't have much clearance, but it is on a ball joint. Arms can rotate all the way. Hold on. There we go. Oh, you gotta make sure you click this all the way. I forgot about that. Come on. It's a very strong click. There we go. There is another tab that you gotta put in, and it's very tough. Be careful with that because I feel like that might break if you do it too often. So yeah, arm rotates 360, and it's the same 3 hinges as his main arm. So hold on, you have the hinge there. You have a bicep, so you have a swivel here, double bend at the elbow. Oops, sorry. Bend there. Little bit of wrist action, and this finger, I'm assuming it's a finger, but this piece here opens and closes, has its own little hinge. So yeah, well, and then this hinge here also moves in like so. It can only go this far back though. See, if you look at it back here, it stops there. Do not force this, you might end up breaking it. This is as far as his arm can go back. So yeah, and then this other arm is the same thing. But yeah, on mine it's a bit stiff, but he does have this swivel here. Same on this side. So yeah, his arms are fairly well articulated. Oh, plus you can do this. Plus here's extra hinges here so you can open his arms like so. Forgot about that one. Now, what else? Oh, put this back up. This wheel does not move. Hold on. There we go. This wheel does not move. The bottom wheel is fairly functional. It does rotate, so you can, maybe on a different surface, you can have them like roll. So it is a functioning wheel. And you can also turn by doing this. And then this entire assembly moves along with it. For some reason, I don't know if this is intentional, whenever I move him, his left arm moves. And I feel the right arm is also supposed to do it, but I'm not sure. But yeah, oh yeah, if I do it this, it also moves, yeah. I'm not sure if that's a feature, but he can do that. The way that this is set up, when you turn his wheel, his arms also move along with it. Again, I'm gonna assume that that was intentional, but you never know. So yeah, let me put him back out, and that's pretty much it for articulation. Now, he is a leader class, so he is fairly big. I feel he's more wide than tall. So let's get some size comparisons. Here we have Ratchet and Cliff Jumper. He's pretty big. Pretty big. He's a big feller. And now we go on to his only accessory, which comes with all Studio Series figures, his backdrop. And this one is the same exact backdrop as all of the other Constructicons, the Studio Series ones anyway, which is the backdrop of the Pyramid Battle, or Operation Firestorm as it's called in the film. Put them up here. And like all of these, it doesn't really fit him that well, but yeah, it looks nice. I feel he's a bit too wide. Whoa. No, not bad. Bad Scavenger. Don't get mad. But yeah, I feel he's a bit too wide for it. But if you mess with it, you can get him on there. Like that. Yeah, I feel like what the hardest thing about this guy is standing him up. Could have sworn there was like a stand or something on this, but no, there isn't. As far as I can tell, you just have to work with his arms. Okay. Okay, that's kind of working. Alright, so yeah, there he is. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this. Again, the way he's designed, he's too wide to really be on here. And there's not enough space for him to actually, you know, maneuver, so I'm kind of leaning him. So, yeah, the backdrop idea is nice. Not really that well executed, at least with him. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the figure. What do I think? It's a great figure. I think on its own, it's a very nice, solid figure. Very cool design. I think, like all the Constructicons, I'm a fan of how these guys look. And Scavenger is probably one of the more unique ones. So, it's really, really neat that they were able to replicate. I just really, really like this figure. So, yeah. What else can I talk about? Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, my mini history lesson. Yeah, you know what? I'm not sure if I'm I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna keep doing that. Unsure. I've gotten like at least up until now, I have gotten no feedback on if that history section of my review is, you know, worth me doing. But I guess I guess I'll just keep doing it. So yeah, it's sort of a mini history of the character. Scavenger is obviously based, at least this version, is based off of the Generation 1 Constructicon. Which is, well yeah, he was a Constructicon. Like, you can probably tell I didn't do too much research with this. In fact, I may honestly just drop the whole mini history portion of my review. So, yeah, overall, nice solid figure. I could do some more factoids. So yeah, this is him, and the overall design I believe was based off of Demolisher, who did appear in the movie. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do what they did with Rampage. I have a feeling this guy might get repainted into a Demolisher figure, so they change him from red to a white color. So I'm not surprising. As of this video, that has not happened or been announced, but I'm just guessing that they might do that since they are repainting the Studio Series Rampage into a yellow skipjack. So yeah, this has been my review of the Transformers Studio Series Leader Class Scavenger. This is Composite Enerjoe signing off. Peace out and be safe.